we really found that we care about each other as people, and I think that translates so much into the movie. And in terms of the fact that there hasn't been a movie like this in so long, I just turned 21. I don't actually I've never been to a theater to see a movie like this, so this is really my first time doing it. It's pretty special that it's this one I love so much that I got to make.
Am I allowed to be here?
Oh, yeah, I know the owner. It's fine.
It's just that I'm not 21.
That doesn't matter here.
Well, I think it's a federal law.
So yeah, I saw the movie yesterday. I really enjoyed it. It's funny though, I feel like they don't make raunchy kind of sex-driven comedies like this anymore, which was refreshing. So what was it like for you doing a movie like this with Jennifer Lawrence? I mean, I imagine it must have been crazy.
Yeah, we had so much fun every single day. We really found that we care about each other as people, and I think that translates so much into the movie. And in terms of the fact that there hasn't been a movie like this in so long, I just turned 21. I don't actually I've never been to a theater to see a movie like this, so this is really my first time doing it. And it's pretty special that it's this one I love so much that I got to make.
Well, yeah, one of the things I think I like most about the movie is that a lot of times your character would have either been a super stud or B, like a total weird antisocial guy, right? Or something bad about him. But
yeah.
You were very likable and very normal, I thought, in the movie, for the most part, with some eccentricities. What was it like for you shaping that character? Did you feel like you didn't want to go down a stereotypical road?
Yeah, I think it wasn't even so deliberative knowing what the pitfalls were or weren't, as much as it was that I just really knew this person and I really connected with him. And playing Percy, it wasn't so much putting something on as much as it was taking something away. I am a very sociable person, but there is that sort of beating heart of anxiety that lives with a lot of people in my generation, but I can definitely speak for myself and say that it does. So no, I just tried to be as truthful as I could in every moment to who I knew him to be so deeply.
Did they add the big musical number because you have that theatrical background?
Yeah, but it wasn't so much wanting to show off all my skills as much as it was exactly what you're saying, wanting a moment to see this character in a new light, not just have him be this really antisocial, awkward person that has seemingly no redeeming qualities, but really give him a moment to break out of his shell, see himself differently, let Madie see him differently, and let the audience see him differently. And they discovered that I could sing and play piano, and it just seemed like the perfect way to do that.
Well, I mean, I do feel like in the movie they kind of bend over backwards in some ways to show people that he's actually kind. I mean, the fact that he works with dogs and stuff like that, and that he is a relatively caring person, despite even if he is a little bit strange, right? I kind of I think I appreciated that about the movie.
Definitely, he's so sensitive and kind, and I think that this is at least true for a lot of people I know, and for myself, that you can be so kind and considerate at the sake of listening to yourself and what you need. And I think that so much of Percy's journey in this movie is somebody who is an adult learning that they are in fact an adult, and that if they want to make their own decisions, if they want to grow up, they have to voice that themselves. They have to be able to listen to themselves and know what it is that they need and want. And I think that's a really remarkable arc to fit into a movie like this.
Besides belting out Maneater, which was a great scene, were there any other sequences that you filmed that really stood out to you as kind of something that you'll always kind of remember? Right?
Oh man, this movie's got so many great ones. I think the montage where she and I are just having such a great day, filming in that arcade was really fun. It was one of our first days actually, and I had grown up going to that arcade and that laser tag spot.
You lived close to there, right?
So close, yeah. Our first day of filming was down the street from my childhood home. So all of that was very surreal to be doing this thing that was such a dream of mine and be in my backyard basically. But that arcade day, between shots, they gave us an unlimited car to just play all the games with each other, and it was such a great way for us to get to know each other, which we were both so eager to do, but also just make this very funny movie as fun to make as possible.
Hey, well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate talking to you.
Thanks
a lot.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay, Long Island iced tea for America's sweetheart, and one for the boy.
This is the worst iced tea I've ever had.